Hello, everybody. So today, I'm going to be talking about jokes now. And, hi, Bearing Red Beard. Yeah, dad jokes. I'm going to be doing all different kind of jokes. How you doing, Bearing Red Beard? How do you like my nails? Aren't they just stunning? You know? Beautiful nails, right? So, welcome to Bear sniffing, farting, sneezing, wheezing, drooling, twitching, and Taro. And Bear. It's a community where everybody can hang out and feel comfortable and share their jokes. For my nails, I should get a refund. I just got my nails did. I found some like really funny YouTubers because of that lady. What's her name? Tommy, whatever. She's like ranting about how she couldn't find a man and everything. So I found all these other YouTubers that are like anti-feminist and all that. So it's been like really interesting watching them. I was laughing. It was fun. Hi, Ricky. Yeah, any jokes are welcome. Any jokes are welcome here. So that's what I've been doing. I've been watching this stuff, and anyway, we're gonna start with the jokes. Oh, my teeth hurt, you know. I just finished eating half an onion. Okay. I'd love to hear your jokes if you guys can share. Then we can talk about it and discuss it, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna start off. What's the difference between Isaac Newton and the baby I stabbed to death? Isaac Newton died a virgin. Did he really? That's a horrible joke. That's like really bad joke. Oh my god. Poor guy. He must have been a super nerd. Was he gay? Hold on. Okay, so. Fine. Okay. Now we're gonna start with more jokes. You guys can share whatever jokes you want in the chat, and we can discuss it and talk about it. Gosh, I once dated a guy, and I didn't date him. I actually met him at a singles event in New York, and he was no. I found him on an app, and he looked like this. I don't know why I even spoke to him. He looked like this like bold criminal, thin guy. Excuse me. Gosh, the onion's making me like burp. Anyway, so I had onion with Himalayan salt. So anyway, the guy, I spoke with him on the phone, and he was crazy. He was just talking and talking. Like I couldn't get a word in edgewise. The guy was just talking and talking, and he just kept going on and on about how his rabbi knows that he's a virgin, and he was like 40 something years old, and he was just going on and on about how he's a virgin. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to talk to you anymore because you're weird. So this is when I was back in New York, and I go to the singles event, and who's there? This freak. Of all the people I have to meet there, it's him. He goes on about telling me how he's a virgin and everything, and I'm like, I found it hard to believe because he wasn't religious, And like, okay, I came from a religious family, so you're supposed to not touch men until you're married, right? You're supposed to save yourself for your husband, but he wasn't a religious guy, and he was just saying how because he wants to save it for marriage, blah 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 blah. Because if you grow up in like a sheltered religious community, you have certain standards. You don't mix. You don't go to public school. You don't mix in with the average crowd. You're sheltered. You don't watch television. I guess you had your ways, Ricky. Anyway, yeah. So that's what happened. Anyway, so okay, we're gonna go on with the jokes. And here is you. Let's see. Anyway, so okay, here's a joke. You guys continue sharing your jokes, and I'll share mine. Okay. So, why couldn't the pony sing a lullaby? Because she was a little horse. That was funny, wasn't it? Yeah. Donald Trump is from the Irish. He's Irish descendants. His mother was Irish. Okay, second joke. What did the shark say when he ate the clownfish? He said, "This tastes a little funny." These jokes are corny. Okay, next joke. Why don't eggs tell jokes? Because they'd crack each other up. That's cute. Okay, what's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. Okay. What do you call what do you call a boomerang that won't come back? What's a boomerang? I feel so stupid. Boomerang. Boomerang is like what's a boomerang? Oh, it's that thing you throw, It's like that thing you throw and it comes back to you. So it's this thing here, guys. You're supposed to throw it and it's supposed to come back. See? Where am I? What do you call a boomerang that won't come back? A stick. Did you hear that McDonald's is coming out with a McJackson burger? It's a 50-year-old piece of meat in a 12-year-old bun. I'm really bad at getting jokes, so just don't lose your patience with me. My whole family, we're like slow at getting jokes. We don't get jokes. Like I guess I could understand like the simple stupid jokes, Did you hear that McDonald's coming out with the McJackson burger? A Michael Jackson burger. It's a 50-year-old piece of meat in a 12-year-old bun. Oh, that's terrible, Ricky. Because he was like a child molester? Okay. What's green and yellow and eats nuts? Gonorrhea. What's green and yellow and eats nuts? Gonorrhea. Ugh. Okay. What is a Karen called in Europe? An American. What do you call a boomerang? Okay, why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. Ha ha ha. Okay, knock knock. Who's there? Funny dad jokes. Let's talk about dad jokes. You'd like that, Redbeard, wouldn't you? You'd like dad jokes. Okay. What does a zombie vegetarian eat? Grains. Grains. Brains? All right. To the man in the wheelchair that stole my camouflage jacket, you can hide, but you can't run. Why is this dad jokes? I don't get it. How did Darth Vader know what Luke got him for Christmas? Hi, Barry. I like jokes. Yeah, I want to focus on funny stuff. Atheism is a non-profit organization. How is this a dad joke? I don't understand. Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're so good at it. Okay. Here's 10 funny short jokes to make your day. All right. Whenever you feel worthless, remember you were once the quickest sperm cell. Okay. My name is Little Dancing Man, but you can call me Dark, and every day I do a jig from morning until dark. Fine lassies come from far and wide to watch me shake my touch, and if they start to crowd me, I yell, "Ladies, please don't push." What? I don't get these jokes. Okay. Today at the bank, an old lady asked me to help check her phone. I mean, an old lady asked for me to check her balance. So I pushed her over. That's pretty funny, guys, wasn't it? It's mean, but it's funny. Okay. Should we make it really bright? No, too bright. That's good, right? Like, this is my lamp. Okay. Why do bicycles fall over? Because they're too tired. Okay. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Very funny. These jokes are all old. Do you guys have any other jokes that, to share so we can laugh? Where does the sheep go to get a haircut? The barber shop. I don't get that. That's stupid. Okay, what do you call a pig that does karate? A pork chop. What kind of tea is hard to swallow? Reality. Um, what do you call a magic dog? A labracadabrador. I heard that one before. We already did this. Okay, let's do. What do you call a bagel that can fly? A plain bagel. Ha ha ha. Okay. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. Fine. What did the fish say when he swam into the wall? You guys can guess this? He said, "Damn." Here's the darkest one yet. It's super bad for real. LOL. Excuse me. What's pink 6 inches long and makes my girlfriend cry when I put it in her mouth? What's pink 6 inches long and makes my girlfriend cry when I put it in her mouth? I don't get it. A dog? What goes black, white, black, white? A dog? A Dalmatian? Ain't none rolling down a hill. So why is it black, white, black, white? I feel so stupid. Okay. You have to explain the meaning of your jokes to me because I don't get it. You know what I mean? Okay. What kind of streets do ghosts haunt? What's the best thing about 23 years olds? 23-year-olds? There's 20 of them. Ha ha ha. So, what kind of streets do ghosts haunt? Dead ends. 20. So, why is that a good thing? Why is it a good thing to have like 23-year-olds? I'm sorry, I picked myself. I know she wears black and white, so like, I'm guessing underneath she's wearing black. No, underneath she's wearing white, and so when she's flipping over, like her clothes are flying up and down, so she's like falling. I have to leave my. I picked myself. It's disgusting. I know, but that's what I do sometimes. Make sure it doesn't get on my clothes. Okay. That's a pretty good ceiling. It's not the best, but it's up there. Ha ha ha. Very cute. What's black and sits at the top of a staircase? Stephen Hawking after a house fire. Oh no. Who is Stephen Hawking? Who is Stephen Hawking? Stephen. Oh my god, it's horrible. Yeah, he was that. That sounds really creepy. Okay. You want to hear dirty jokes? 100 dirty jokes? Okay, let's go to the dirty jokes. Yeah, he was a famous scientist. He was anti-Israel. He didn't like Jews. Anyway. Dirty jokes. Here we go. Okay, never mind. Can't find it. Let's find dirty jokes on Google. Funny, dirty jokes. They're the most fun. See if I understand them. Well, he's dead now, so it's all good. Imagine him on top of the stairs. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's some dirty jokes. What did the toaster say to the slice of bread? I want you inside me. Ha ha ha. Okay, give it to me, she yelled. I'm so wet, give it to me now. She could scream all she wanted, but I was keeping the umbrella. You get that? Okay. Two men broke into a drugstore and stole all the Viagra. The police put out an alert to be on the lookout for the two hardened criminals. That's cute. They said that they say that during sex you burn off as many calories as running 8 miles. Who the hell runs 8 miles in 30 seconds? Okay. I'll admit it. I have a tremendous sex drive. My girlfriend lives 40 miles away. Okay. Do any of you understand this? Okay, who's the most popular guy at the nudist colony? Why can't you fool an aborted baby? Because they weren't born yesterday. Okay. You do have dark jokes, mister. Where do you get all your jokes from anyway? I need a drink. 1 second. Need a drink. I think it's because I had too much how do you say I had too much I had Reddit. Yeah, that's a great place to go. I always get lost on there. Like I don't know like where to read, what to read, where to go and Mm. That's true. Reddit is a good place to go. You know Mr. Ballin? He's a YouTuber that like has millions of followers, and he says like horror stories. A lot of his true horror stories he got from Reddit. My cats want to go out. One sec. Let me let them out. You want to go outside? Back. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that I've seen all that stuff. I didn't know that I've seen all this stuff. Okay. Who's the most popular guy at the nudist colony? The one who can carry a cup of coffee in each hand and a dozen donuts. Who's the most popular guy at the nudist colony? The one who can carry a cup of coffee in each hand and a dozen donuts. You get that? Hi, Shirley. We're reading like dirty jokes now, so. And I'm asking everybody to. I'm okay. How are you, Shirley? I'm asking everyone to contribute and tell us their dirty jokes. Okay. I don't get these jokes, like I don't understand what they're talking about. Like he's carrying donuts and stuff. Like what did he has a big balls, and then that's called the nuts, and then you have the donuts. What's the difference between kinky and perverted? Kinky is when you tickle your girlfriend with a feather. Perverted is when you use the whole bird. What? I don't get it. Do you guys get any of what I'm saying? Like, do you guys get it at all? Yeah. So I bet you can't tell me something that will make me happy and sad at the same time, a husband says to his wife. She thinks about it for a moment and then responds, "Your penis is bigger than your brother's." Oh, that's bad. He guesses where he hangs his donuts. Okay. A woman walks out of the shower, winks at her boyfriend, and says, "Honey, I shaved myself down there. Do you know what that means?" The boyfriend says, "Yeah, it means that the drain is clogged again." Oh, that's so mean. Oh, damn. Shirley, maybe you can gargle salt water and then gargle with vinegar and, that's horrible. I had a sore throat for the past month. Now I have canker sores in my mouth, too. So I empathize with you. Okay. That's mean. Her boyfriend's mean. Okay, how do you make a pool table laugh? Tickle his balls. Okay. If you were born in September, let's see what you say, Ricky. A white woman meets a handsome black man at a bar. When they get home, she reaches into his pants and whispers, "Show me what they say about black men is true." So he stabs her and steals her purse. That's racist. Okay. If you were born in September, it's pretty safe to assume that your parents started their new year with a bang. Okay, do you guys like these jokes, or do you want me to talk about other jokes? Yeah, my friend came over and didn't tell me him and his girlfriend were really sick. That's not nice, Shirley. What kind of friend does that? Hmm. Mm. A naked man broke into church. The police chased him around and finally caught him by the organ. Did you hear about the constipated accountant? He couldn't budget, so he had to work it out with a paper and a pencil. What? I don't get that joke. I'm reading off the internet. Exactly, Shirley. It's not right. Now she got you sick. Look, you know, my boyfriend knew I was sick and I didn't make him come over because I was sick. He would get sick too, so. And it's my boyfriend. It's not even my friend. Anyway, why did the sperm cross the road? He stuck paper and pencil up his butt to get it out. Oh my god, is that why? So that was. Oh, that's disgusting. They both have the COVID shot, so they have COVID, so hopefully I don't have COVID. Oh my god. Wow. You need to take vitamins and minerals and herbal stuff. Excuse me. Okay, on to the next dirty joke. Why did the sperm cross the road? Because I put on the wrong sock this morning. Do you get that? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh damn. Okay. An old woman walked into a dentist's office, took off all her clothes, and spread her legs. The dentist said, "I think you have the wrong room. You put in my husband's teeth last week." You put in my husband's teeth last week? So the dentist said, she said, "You put in my husband's teeth last week," she replied. "Now you have to remove them." Did you get that? An old woman walked into the dentist's office, took off her clothes, and spread her legs. The dentist said, I think you have the wrong room. And she said, "You put in my husband's teeth last week." She said, "Now you have to remove them." What does that even mean? Okay, why does a mermaid wear seashells? Because she outgrew her bee shells? Okay. Why did the mermaid wear seashells? Oh, so she became a sea. Okay, a sea cup. I was walking in the street one evening and I saw a black man running with the television. I thought, I wonder if that's mine. So I hurried home, but thankfully mine was still there. Anyway. What? Okay, Ricky, no more racist jokes. No more racist jokes, Ricky. I'm gonna get into trouble, and you're gonna get into trouble. Dirty jokes, yes, but no racism because. Okay. Um, what do you call a cheap circumcision? A ripoff. What do you do when your cat's dead? Play with the neighbor's pussy instead. How is life like a toilet paper? You're either on a roll or taking shit from someone. What's the difference between a tire and 365 used condoms? One's a good year, the other is a great year. I don't get it. What is Moby Dick's Dad's name? Papa Boner. What do you call someone who refuses to fart in public? A private tutor. Do you get any of what I'm saying? Do you guys even get my jokes, or like you don't? What do you call a herd of cows masturbating? Beef stroking off. What did the leper say to the sex worker? Keep the tip. Okay. Um, what do you call the lesbian version of a cock block? A beaver dam. I don't get it, but okay. What do a penis and a Rubik's Cube have in common? My windshield wipers don't work or the lights plus is an hour drive and then hang out at the hospital. Okay. What do a penis and a Rubik's Cube have in common? The more you play with it, the harder it gets. Ha ha ha. What's long, green? Exactly, Shirley. What's long, green, and smells like bacon? Kermit the Frog fingers. What do you get when you jingle Santa's balls? A white Christmas. That's disgusting. Why why is diarrhea hereditary? Because it runs in your genes. A penguin takes his car to the shop, and the mechanic says it'll take about an hour for him to check it. While he waits, the penguin goes to an ice cream shop and orders a big sundae to pass the time. The penguin isn't the neatest eater, and he ends up covered in melted ice cream. When he returns to the shop, the mechanic takes one look at him and says, "Look, looks like you blew a seal." "No," the penguin insists. "It's just ice cream." Um, I don't get it. Okay. What did one butt cheek say to the other? "Together we can stop this crap." Let me ask my boyfriend if he's listening to my. I'm asking my boyfriend if he's listening to my live. Okay. A man and a woman started to have sex in the middle of a dark forest. After about 15 minutes, the man finally gets up and says, "Damn, I wish I had a flashlight." The woman says, "Me too. You've been eating grass for the past 10 minutes." Mike's girlfriend Summer said she was tested for COVID and didn't have it, so hopefully it's a bad cold. Yeah, it's normal in the winter to have just a bad cold and the flu. Okay, what do you get when you cross a dick with a potato? A dictator. Ha 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 ha. I did 4,000 squats a day, and now the clap of my ass cheeks can propel my me forward through time. Best part of seeing your reaction to the jokes. Aw, thanks, Barry. Okay. How is sex like a game of bridge? If you have a great hand, you don't need a partner. My neighbor has been mad at his wife for sunbathing nude. I personally am on the fence. What do you call an expert fisherman? A masturbator. Okay. How can you tell if your husband is dead? The sex is the same, but you get to use the remote. Okay. Okay. I'd rather go through the pain of childbirth again than let you drill in my mouth, the woman told her dentist. He replied, "Well, please make up your mind so I can adjust my chair." Okay. Why does a squirrel swim on its back? To keep its nuts dry. What's. Okay. I like the corny jokes the best because they're the ones that I can understand the most. You know what I mean? Okay. What's the difference between a genealogist and a gynecologist? A genealogist looks up the family tree, and a gynecologist looks up the family bush. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Why can't you hear rabbits making love? Because they have cotton balls. I don't like jokes about animals. It's kind of it feels to me like sodomy in a way, you know? if your if your Uncle Jack was on the roof and he wanted you to help him down, would you help your Uncle Jack off? Okay. What comes after 69? Mouthwash. What does Pinocchio's lover say to him? Lie to me, lie to me. I don't get it. Dear NASA, your mom thought I was big enough. / Pluto. Okay, what's the difference between a pickpocket and a peeping Tom? One snatches your watch, the other watches your snatch. Ooh. A guy is sitting at a doctor's office. The doctor walks in and says, "I have some bad news. I'm afraid you're going to have to stop masturbating." "I don't understand, doc," the patient says. "Why?" "Because," the doctor says, "I'm trying to examine you." I don't get it. What do a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common? I guess you get my jokes, Charlie, because I don't understand any of them. Um, what do a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common? A wet nose. How do you make your girlfriend scream during sex? Call and tell her about it. Why does okay. Why does Dr. Pepper come in a bottle? Because his wife died. I don't get it. What's the difference between hungry and horny? Where you stick the cucumber. Okay. Why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll? Ken came in another box. Ha ha ha. What goes in hard and dry and comes out soft and wet? Gum. Oh god. What's the process of applying for a job at Hooters? They just give you a bra and say, "Here, fill this out." I guess that's like a shop where they have women just standing there naked or something. Okay. Um what are the three shortest words in English language? Is it in? Do you guys get my jokes? Not really. How does a woman scare a gynecologist? By becoming a, a ventriloquist. I don't. Excuse me. How does her becoming a ventriloquist scare the gynecologist? Could someone explain that to me? I don't get it. Oh. Sandy Hook's jokes? These are Sandy Hook's jokes? Okay, I think I get that joke about the ventriloquist. What's the difference between your penis and a bonus check? Someone's always willing to blow your bonus. Okay. What's the difference between an oral and a rectal thermometer? The taste. What does the sign on an out of business brothel say? Beat it or closed. The family's driving behind a garbage truck. Why not when a dildo flies out and thumps against the windshield? Embarrassed and trying to spare her young son's innocence, the mother turns around and says, "Don't worry, dear. That was just an that was that was just an insect." "Wow," the boy replies. "I'm surprised it could get off the ground with a cock like that." Okay, I guess he's not so innocent. What does one saggy boob say to the other saggy boob? "If we don't get some support, people will think we're nuts." Okay. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. What's the difference between your boyfriend and a condom? Condoms have evolved. They're not so thick and insensitive anymore. Aw. What's the difference between a G spot and a golf ball? A guy, a guy will actually search for a golf ball. Why does it take 100 million sperm to fertilize one egg? Because they won't stop to ask directions. Okay. How do you embarrass an archaeologist? Give him a used tampon and ask him which period it came from. What does the receptionist at a sperm bank say as clients leave? "Thanks for coming." What do you call smiling Roman soldier with a piece of hair stuck between his front teeth? A glad he ate her. Ha ha ha. What's long and hard and full of semen? A submarine. Oh, these jokes made me feel really disgusting and dirty. Okay, let's find more dirty jokes. My boyfriend's the one that told me to come and do live. Because he likes to watch me doing live, which is kind of cute, but like, he's not answering me, and I don't think he's even watching, so like, I don't even know why I'm on here. I guess to say hi to you guys, right? Okay. Here's short adult jokes. Why are men like diapers? They're usually full of shit, but thankfully disposable. I actually like that one. What did one butt cheek say to the other? Okay, together we can stop this shit. What kind of bees produce milk? Boobies. What did the penis say to the condom? "Cover me, I'm going in." These are actually funny. Okay. What goes in hard and dry then comes out when it's soft chewing gum? What do you do with a year's worth of condoms? Melt them into a tire and call it a good year. What's the difference? Okay. These are like half these jokes I already told you guys, you know? How's a boyfriend girlfriend like a laxative? They both irritate the shit out of you. What's the difference between your boyfriend and a condom? Answer: condoms have evolved. They're not so thick. Okay, I already. It keeps repeating the same jokes. What did the penis say to the vagina? "Don't make me come in there." What did the hurricane say to the coconut tree? "Hold on to your nuts. This ain't no ordinary blowjob." Okay. I asked my partner if I was the only one she or he's been with. She said yes. The others were at least sevens or eights. What does that mean? They say makeup. They say makeup sex is the best, which is lucky because all my sex is made up. Okay. Which sexual position produces the ugliest kids? Ask your mom. What's 72? Answer: 69 with 3 people watching. What? How is sex like air? It's not a big deal unless you aren't getting any. Okay. What do tofu and dildo have in common? They are both meat substitutes. What comes after 69? A mouthwash. How can you tell if your husband is dead? Okay, whatever. We already saw those jokes. Okay. What does a perverted frog say? Answer, rub it. I already saw these ones. Okay. Is your name Tanya? Because I'm gonna Tanya ass. Are you a termite? Because you're about to have a mouthful of wood. I wish you were soap so I could feel you all over me. These are rude sexual jokes. I may not go down in history, but I'll go down on you. Do you want to come to my time machine? We stop somewhere between 68 and 70. I don't get that. Maybe I'm just too innocent. Okay. Let's play carpenter. First we get hammered, then I'll nail you. Okay. If it's true that we are what we eat, then I could be you by morning. Ew. Are you my new boss? Because you just gave me a raise. I lost my virginity. Can I have yours? Do you need a stud in your life? Because I got the STD and all I need is you. That's horrible. Who wants to hear sexual pickup lines? Are you guys are bored or entertained, or should I just exit? Should we continue, or you guys are bored? Sexual pickup lines. Is your name Winter? Because you'll be coming soon. Let's play carpenter. First we'll get hammered and then I'll nail you. I lost my keys. Can I check your underwear? Are you an archaeologist? Because I've got a bone for you to examine. I'm not usually into hunting, but I'd love to catch you and mount you all over my house. I'm no weatherman, but you can expect more than a few inches tonight. Ha ha ha. Baby, I last longer than a white crayon. Okay. Use index finger to call someone over and then say, I made you come with me with one finger. Imagine what I could do with my whole hand. This is basically how to like do pickup lines and pick up guys, or women. Do you work or build a bear? Because I'd stuff you. Do you smoke pot? Because we'd be cute together. Ha ha ha. Hello, I'm bisexual. I'd like to buy you a drink and then get sexual. Ha ha ha. Do you want to spice up my sex life? So these are like pickup lines that you can use on women. Your face reminds me of a wrench. Every time I think of it, my nuts tighten up. You must be a doctor. You just cured my erectile dysfunction. Have you ever kissed a rabbit between the ears? Pull your pockets inside out. Would you like to? Do you want to come to my time machine? Okay, we already did that. Do you know your ABCs? Because I want to give you the fourth letter of the alphabet. I don't get these jokes. Should we do rude jokes? Rude knock knock jokes? Okay, knock knock, who's there? Howie who? How we gonna hide a dead body? Knock knock, who's there? May I come in? May I come in who? May I come in you? Knock knock, who's there? Ivana. Ivana who? Ivana, fuck your brains out. Knock knock, who's there? Dover. Dover who? Bend over and I'll give you a big surprise. Ha ha ha, very cute. Knock knock, who's there? Iguana. Iguana who? Iguana touch your butt crack. I wanna touch you. Knock, knock, who's there? Phil. Phil who? Phil McCracken. Knock, knock, who's there? Cam. Cam who? Camel toe, do you have any pants I can borrow? Knock, knock, who's there? Some who? Some dickhead talking to a knock, knock joke. Ha ha ha. Knock, knock, who's there? Some who? Some bitch telling you a fucking knock, knock joke. Knock, knock, who's there? Asshole. Asshole who? Open the door and find out, asshole. Very offensive jokes. Who wants to hear very, very offensive jokes? You guys ready? I'm kind of pissed that my boyfriend's not watching. Okay. Fine, let me go back to my jokes. Okay. Here's very offensive, vulgar jokes. Men vacuum in the same way they have sex. They just put it in and make some noise for 3 minutes before they collapse on the couch. Someone asked the other day how you spell scrotum. I replied, if you should have asked me last night, as it was on the tip of my tongue. What does tofu and dildo have in common? They both meat substitutes. What do you call the useless piece of skin on a penis? A man. What do you call an IT teacher who touches up his students? A PDF file. Right, Barry? How is virginity like a soap bubble? One prick and it's gone. It's true. How is pubic hair like parsley? You push it to the side before you start eating. It's disgusting. How did Burger King get Dairy Queen pregnant? What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. I visited my friend at his new house. He told me to make myself at home, so I threw him out. I hate having visitors. That's cute. Okay. Rude insults. Who wants to be insulted today? Who wants to hear rude insults? Best parlor, Old English word for someone who spits while they talk. I have a friend like that. Bubbling, it's an Old English word for fool. Mumpsimus is a stubborn person who in spite of being shown it is wrong. Dingbat is a stupid person. A bonehead is a stupid person. Okay, fine. There's no. Okay. Now let's see what else we can find on the internet. Why did Ketchup blush? Because he saw the salad dressing. What did the elephant ask the naked man? How do you breathe out of that thing? Very cute. Why does the mermaid wear seashells? She ruby shells. How is life like toilet paper? You're either on a roll or taking shit from someone. What does one boob say to the other boob? If we don't get support, people will think we're nuts. I already read this. What is 6 inches long, 2 inches wide, and makes everyone go crazy? A $100 bill. How do you spot a blind man on a nude beach? It's not hard. Hello, are you listening? to my dirty jokes. I'm asking my boyfriend if he's listening to my dirty jokes. Why are you making me go online? I asked my boyfriend. He's the one that told me to come and do live. I said, why are you making me do live if you're not listening? No, you're not. Okay. Tell him, screw you. Screw you. I told my boyfriend, screw you. Okay. What's the difference between a microwave and a woman? Okay, what's the difference between a microwave and a woman? A man will actually press and pull a microwave buttons and knobs. Microwaves has the off button. Women are there to annoy you for life. That's what my boyfriend said. My boyfriend says, I asked a question. I said, what's the difference between a microwave and a woman? So my boyfriend says, microwave has a power off button. Woman is there to annoy you for life. Just to say my boyfriend's not funny. Okay. A man will actually press and pull microwave buttons and knobs. What do you call a useless piece of skin on a penis, a man? What kind of... Knock knock, who's there? Asshole, asshole who? Okay. Did you hear about the... Okay. Oh, I already heard these jokes. Like, the same jokes go round and round, like recycled, you know? I'm gonna ask my boyfriend, why did you tell me to do live if you're not listening? Here comes my cat. Wants to come in. My cats rule my life. Ow. When you sit... I'm getting old. I sat in one position, now it's hard for me to move. Oh. Old lady. Get her out. Get her out. My cats, they sit by the door as if I have to wait for them, like their majesty. I have to open the door and wait until they decide if they want to come in. You know? Piss me off. I move around the house. I don't hear everything you say. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Here's new jokes, guys. All right? Okay. Funny, dirty jokes for her. What is a long, wide thing that men carry hanging in front of it? Tie. Okay. What is the first thing a man puts in a woman when they get married? The wedding ring. What is furry and peeking out of your pajamas at night? Your head. It goes in hard and dry and comes out soft and wet. What is it? Bubblegum. Hair on top of the hair. Exactly, Barry. Like my cat, just like he's crying outside the door. Meow. And I'm just like he cries like as if like he's dying or something. Ow. Ow. I go up to the door and he's just like sitting there looking around, looking at me, looking around. I'm like, dude, you coming in or out? You know, like I don't got all day. These cats are ridiculous. Pissing me off. You know? Okay. Here on the top and here on the bottom. In the middle, a wet slit. What is it? The eye. Next, dirty jokes. What did the toaster say to the? Okay, I I ready. They're all the same. Your body is seven. Okay, so here's pickup lines. Your body is 70% water, and I'm thirsty. I love my bed, but I'd rather be in yours. They say that kissing is a language of love, so would you mind starting a conversation with me? I lost my keys. Can I check your pants? Let's play carpenter. First we'll get hammered, then I'll nail you. We already did this. There's no original jokes. I'm not a weatherman, but you can expect a few more inches tonight. We already did this. Are you a trampoline? Because I want to bounce on you. Dirty jokes. 69% of people find something dirty in every sentence. Okay, this should be entertaining. Why do women wear pants? Why do women wear panties with flowers on them? In loving memory of all the faces that had been buried there. Okay, that's actually funny. Name something you can say during Game of Thrones and sex. The ending was disappointing. Yeah, it's always disappointing. Why is sex like math? You add a bed, subtract the clothes, divide the legs, and pray there's no multiplying. That's actually a good one. How is playing bridge similar to sex? If you don't have a good partner, you better have a good hand. Jokes and double meaning. Give it to me, she yelled. I'm so wet, give it to me now. She could scream all she wanted, but I was keeping the umbrella. We already did that one, but this one was better written. The woman walks out of the shower, winks at her boyfriend, and says, Honey, I shaved myself down there. Do you know what this means? Okay, we already did that. Did you hear? Okay, what's the difference between kinky and perverted? We already did that. Peeping Tom. What's the difference between hungry and horny? Okay, these are like all the same jokes. Yeah, give me a break, you know? Okay, let's do pirate jokes and puns. What about that? Okay. Ahoy, my hearties! Arg, you ready to jump? Are you ready to jump aboard this ship of pirate puns? Okay. 65 pirate jokes. Why did the pirate pull out of the stock market? Because he was in shark infested waters. Doctor, why do I feel like everyone keeps talking to me like a pirate? Because they arg. How come only pirates with the eye patch was able to make it to shore? Because it was one island. What do you get if you cross a pirate and a tropical fruit? Bandana. I don't get it. Why did one pirate push the other one overboard? Because they got into an argument. What do you call a pirate that's very close by? Buccaneer. Why were there no painkillers left in the pirate ship? Because the pirates ate them all. What did the sea police say when they arrested the pirate? You're under a chest. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Why did the kid pirate get kicked out of class? Because he wouldn't stop talking about his booty. That's cute. That was actually funny. Okay. Why does the captain sail a ship? Because he let his cargo. Why can't Why can't the pirates fire their weapons on Saturdays? Because they only can Sundays. Ha ha ha. Why were the kids so restless in pirating class? Because they were overboard. If a farmer has a cabbage patch, what does a pirate have? An eye patch. Why did the alcoholic pirate stop drinking? Because he'd run out. What did the sailor say when he boarded a plane instead of a ship? Good afternoon, this is your pirate speaking. Where do kid pirates like to go for fun? To the arcade. Why did the pirates decide to build an eco-friendly ship? Because they were tired of polluting. Why do you call a pirate crew that's been sponsored by... What do you call a pirate crew that's been sponsored by Heinz? Pirates of the Caribbean. Caribbean Bean. Pirates of the Caribbean Bean. Why do doctors hate operating on pirates? Because they have crossbones. Okay, this is boring. Turkey jokes? Boyfriend jokes. Let's do boyfriend jokes. I don't know what just happened. Okay, here we go. Boyfriend says, "Do you think my salary is enough for you?" Girlfriend says, "Well, it's all right for me, but how will you survive?" Love is telling your boyfriend to go to hell and worrying if he gets there safely. What is the difference between a condom and a boyfriend? We already did that. What? What? My boyfriend's upset that I'm doing dirty jokes, I think. My boyfriend likes to eat vegetables that look like him. Good thing he's a cucumber. He's cucumber. My boyfriend is always exercising when we're at the beach. He always sucks his stomach when a cute girl walks by in a bikini. What? What do mascara and a boyfriend have in common? They both run at the first sign of some emotion. Okay. I know my boyfriend plans about the future because he always buys an extra case of beer. I don't get that. My boyfriend's idea about honesty is in our relationship is him telling me his real name. I miss my boyfriend every day, especially when I have to carry my bags up the stairs. Only I'm the one that does all the carrying. Do you like sales? Because clothing is 100% off tonight. Let me tell you, boy, on a scale from 1 to 10, you are a good 9, and I am the one you need to be a 10. Whatever. I know you are super busy today, but can you add me to your to-do list? Honey, I really wish you were my big toe. Why? Because I would bang you on every single piece of furniture at my house all day. Ha ha ha. The happiest place on earth is standing next to you. Okay. Here's cute things to say to your boyfriend. Girlfriend, honey, do you know why I love you so much? And the boyfriend says, no. Why? And she says, because you're like my coffee hot and I want to have it every single day. Darling, I love you with all my butt. I would gladly say heart, but we must both agree that my butt is bigger. Can you guess what is on the menu tonight? Me and you. Ha ha ha. Very funny. 100 flirty texts for him. My boyfriend must be a magician. Every time he looks at me, my clothes disappear. These are actually funny. Okay. Something is wrong with my knees. Every time I'm with you, I fall for you all over again. I am an organ donor for sure. I gave my heart to you 2 years ago. Flirty jokes for your boyfriend. Why are you so pale? Are you suffering from lack of vitamin me? Don't you feel any butterflies, sweetheart? I feel the whole animal kingdom when I'm with you. Ha ha ha. Do you know the difference between marriage and a relationship? A relationship is a sweet dream and a marriage is an alarm clock. Oh boy. Well, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say that my relationship is like a sweet dream. None of my relationships have been like a sweet dream. It's been more like a nightmare. You know what I mean? It's all been like a nightmare. Each and every one. I guess maybe marriage will be the alarm clock that will wake me up and be like, oh, marriage is great. Marriage is amazing. Oh my God, things have changed. Okay, my boyfriend is like dandruff. I cannot get him out of my head no matter how hard I try. Oh, that's not true of me. My boyfriend is like asthma. He takes my breath away. Okay. What's the difference between a marriage and a relationship? A relationship is full of love and blind, while on the other hand, marriage is an eye-opener. Girlfriend, never laugh at my choices because you are one of them. Never fall in love with a pastry chef because he will desert you. Girlfriend, do you want to eat dinner? Boyfriend says, sure. What are the options? Girlfriend says, yes and no. Don't get it, sorry. How did the phone propose to his girlfriend? He gave her a ring. Ha ha ha. What do you call two birds in love? Tweethearts. Okay. Girlfriend, I love you so much. The boyfriend says, is that you talking or is that the wine talking? The girlfriend says, it's me talking to my wine. I once gave my boyfriend the silent treatment for 3 days. And after 3 days, he said to me, we're getting along pretty good lately. I love these jokes. My boyfriend just left me because I have anxiety. Oh, never mind. He just went to the grocery store. I love more than my coffee, but please, for your own good, do not make me prove it. I know I'm madly in love with you because I love you even when I'm really, really hungry. You annoy me more than I thought possible, but I still want to spend every irritating minute with you. That's how much I love you. I don't know how I would say that. Oh, you're sweet, Barry. You're very sweet. Look, I don't really have an audience. Like I have 2 people watching. Maybe you, my boyfriend. Okay. I guess 2 people are enough. I don't need more. Like, the point is that we're having a good time. The audience doesn't matter, but I guess my point is that, like, I don't really have a large audience that find me entertaining, which is fine. I just do this for myself, to have a good time. Every single day I fall in love with you more and more, except for today. Today you are really annoying. Boyfriends are cool, loving, and nice, but have you had garlic bread with extra parmesan? Sometimes I wonder why do I even put up with you, but then I remember you put up with me too. What is the difference between a boyfriend and a child? I can't find it. Can you? Don't get that. I'm sorry. Love is like having to pass gas. If you try to force it, you're going to make a big mess. Oh boy. Who wears the pants in the relationship? Honestly, we prefer when neither of us is wearing pants. Ha ha ha. What did the elephant say to my boyfriend? How did you breathe through that small tiny thing? Why is kayaking a good first date? Because it's a good way to begin romance. Ha ha ha. Aren't you getting more views on your replays? I don't know. I never know I never know if people actually watch it. They might just like click into my video and then be like, oh, this girl's boring. Let me get out of here. Which is fine, but I am what I am, right? Knock, knock. Who's there? Owl, owl. Who? I will always love you. My boyfriend is like a car. He drives me crazy. 40 dirty jokes for him. My boyfriend is a gym rat, so he invited me to go to gym with him. I didn't show up, so I hope that he got the idea that we're not working out. Sometimes I look at my boyfriend and I think to myself, damn, he's so lucky to have me. What do we say to single people on Valentine's Day? Happy Independence Day. Knock knock, who's there? Olive who? Olive you. I told my boyfriend that she's the cheapest person I've ever met in my life. He responded, I'm not buying it. Some of these jokes are just really good. My boyfriend complains that I do not respect his privacy. At least that's what it says in his diary. Diary or dairy? My boyfriend was complaining last night that I did not listen to him or something like that. Okay. My boyfriend told me that I twist everything he says to my advantage. I choose to take that as a compliment. My boyfriend says that he wanted an ideal holiday, so I had to stay at home. Aw, that's so sad. My boyfriend and I always laugh about how competitive we are, but I laugh more. Girlfriend, if I said you have an amazing body, would you hold it against me? Aw. Why are boyfriends like parking spaces? The good ones are always taken. Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by again? Girlfriend, want to see a magic... These are like really cheesy, corny jokes. Girlfriend, want to see a magic trick? Boyfriend, sure. Girlfriend says, bam, you're single. I'll give up my morning chia pudding to spoon you instead. Aw. Roses are red, violets are blue, and love never crossed my mind until I met you. Aside from taking my breath away, what do you actually do for a living? Girlfriend, I think I have to go to the doctor. The boyfriend says, why? Girlfriend says, there's something wrong with my eyes. Boyfriend, what? Girlfriend says, I simply cannot take them off of you. Aw. Can I borrow a hug? I promise I'll return it as soon as I can. Girlfriend, honey, can I tie your shoes? Boyfriend says, why? Girlfriend says, because I don't want you to fall for someone else. Girlfriend, honey, is your name Wi-Fi? Because I'm feeling some connection. Boo, what was that? Boo, was that an earthquake or did you rock my world? Girlfriend, darling, can you send me a picture? Boyfriend says, why? Girlfriend says, I want to show Santa what I want for Christmas. Aww. Are you French? Because I fall for you. I must be a snowflake because I fell for you. We committed the perfect crime. You stole my heart and I stole yours. Aww. Cute jokes to tell your boyfriend. 74. Although we are not socks, you must admit that we make a great pair. Ha ha ha. I'm a professional photographer, but I can picture us together. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I would put you and me together. Are you from Starbucks? Because I like you a latte. A latte. Love means you don't have to hold it in your gas anymore. I guess that's true because I fart in front of my boyfriend all the time and he gets really upset. But I don't care because I think he deserves it. Anyway, if I were a cat, I would spend all my 9 lives with you. You are like a dictionary. You add meaning to my life. Are you a camera? Because every time I look at you, the first thing I do is that I smile. Is there an airport nearby or is my heart taking off? Oh, that's cute. 4 plus 4 equals 8. You plus I equals fate. If a star would fall every time I think of you, the sky would be empty. Are you a cat? Because you are perfect. On a scale from 1 to 10, you are the number 1 for me. Knock knock, who's there? Will who? Will you marry me? Why is it so difficult to find a man who is kind, good looking, and funny? Because those men always have boyfriends. That's true. When you have a when you want a man's company, when he owns it. When do you want a man's company? When he owns it. I just told my boyfriend that, like, if we ever get married, what? Yeah, I do think so, because it's funny when it's unexpected. Unless they just held it back or pretended they don't like it and it was rude because they were very proper back then. I guess the class, I guess it depends which classes they were talking about. Gosh, my desk is a mess. Whatever. I need to clean my desk, damn it. Mm-hmm. Oh, my cats think they own me. I'd rather my cats think they own me than my man. Any man or any person. Okay, time for a snack break. The problem is when I chew is that it's so loud in my ear. It's irritating. I told my boyfriend that if he ever marries me, he needs to make a prenup with me because he's the one with the money, not me. What does a boyfriend and a good employee have in common? They always come early. It's so hot today. I'm thinking about calling my ex-boyfriend so I can be around something shady. What is a boyfriend's definition of a romantic evening? Making love. I love you more than pizza, and pizza is life. Girlfriend. I think there's something wrong with your lips. The boyfriend says, what? The girlfriend says, they're not kissing mine. Everyone thinks I'm drunk, but the truth is I'm just intoxicated by you. Feel my shirt. It's boyfriend material. I don't have a library card, but do you mind if I check you out? Ha ha ha. If I'm vinegar, you must be baking soda because you made me all bubbly inside. Are you a bank loan because you have my interest? If nothing lasts forever, will you be my nothing? Are you in charge? Are you a charger? Because I'm dying without you. Your eyes are like IKEA. I could get lost in them. Give me your name so I know what to scream tonight. You look a lot like my future husband. They say Disney is the happiest place on earth. Well, obviously they haven't been in your arms. Aww. My doctor says I'm lacking vitamin U. I'm always on top of important things. Would you like to be on the list? Are you a paid social media campaign? Because you've made quite the impression on me. Okay, girls and boys. Let's talk about mom jokes. Oh my god. I'll put this away because it's just making too much noise in my head. Damn. Anyway. Now I'm gonna do mama jokes. Okay. In Mary Poppins' voice, kids, time to go. 15 minutes later, Kristen Bale's Batman voice. I said, let's go. Okay, so in Mary Poppins' voice, the mother says, okay, it's time to go. 15 minutes later, she's all angry, so she says, in a very masculine voice, I said, let's go. When my kids tell me they got hurt doing exactly what I told them to stop doing so they wouldn't get hurt. Oh no. It's really, really spicy and it has alcohol in it, are both universal mom code phrases for I don't want to give you any. It's basically bisli. It's like a yummy Israeli snack called bisli, and it's so crunchy that it's so loud in my ear. You know what I mean? Okay. A mother's main diet is her child's leftovers. A poem for my child. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are. What do you have in your mouth? A police officer was asked what they would do if they had to arrest their mother. They responded that they would call for backup. Ha ha ha. Excuse me. A toddler can do more in a single unsupervised minute than most adults can do in 1 week, which is true. Becoming a mom means your kid is the one who's up drinking all night, but you end up the one hungover in the morning. Behind every picture taken at home, there's a mom who's shoving random crap out of the frame so it can look like the house is clean. It tastes like garlicky, spicy mixed with like sweet and like sweet kind of spice that you put on potato mixed with garlic and ketchup a bit, something like that. I don't know, almost like pizza in a way. Gives off that same kind of flavor. I don't know. Okay. Being a mom has taught me that the main cause of dehydration in small children is bedtime. Being a mom is a constant dilemma. No, I don't want what being a mom is. I want to talk about like yo mama jokes. Okay. I don't want those jokes. They're boring me. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Let's see what other jokes we can find. Yeah, Barry. Let's see what else we can find. Bridal shower jokes. Okay. Okay, so here's a few jokes which are actually okay. What's the best thing about gardening? Getting down and dirty with your hose. What has 148 teeth and holding back a monster? My zipper. Want to know how to fit 71 people in the car? 2 in the front while we handle 69 in the back. I don't get that. What comes after 69? Why do I keep getting the same question? I don't even get it. What's the difference between a hooker and a drug dealer? A hooker could wash your crack and resell it. Ha ha ha. That's true, actually. Want to know a proven way a man and woman can be friends without sex? Marriage. That's horrible. What's the difference between you and the refrigerator? The refrigerator doesn't moan when I put my meat in it. What's the difference between a job and a marriage? A job still sucks after 10 years. What's the difference between me, you, and a mosquito? A mosquito will stop sucking once you slap it. Why don't witches wear underwear? Because they need a better grip. Gross. Why do women talk so much? And why do guys think so much? Because one has 2 lips and one has 2 heads. Okay. Why are women like puppies? Because once you're done with the breast and thighs, all you have is the empty box to put your bone in. Why does a woman prefer an old gynecologist over a new one? Because the old one has shaky hands. What do a boyfriend and a spider have in common? Women always exaggerate how big it is. What do a pizza delivery person and a gynecologist have in common? They can both smell it but can't eat it. Do you need a carpenter? Because I could nail you, then hammer you. What did the toaster say to the slice of bread? I want you inside of me. This is already an old joke we already did a million times. What rhymes with kick? Pick, dirty mind joke. Pick. It's a dirty mind joke. I don't get it. Sorry. What do a good woman and a good bar have in common? Liquor in the front and poker in the back. Dirty mind test. What starts with D and ends with ick? Drumstick. What's the best water slide for kids? Your throat? Ew. What's the difference between a tire and 365? Okay, whatever. What's white and 14 inches long? Nothing. Excuse me. What do you call a lesbian dinosaur? A lickalotopus. What do you call a nurse with dirty knees? The head nurse. What do a gay man and an ambulance have in common? They both take it in the back and go woo woo. Are you a coconut? I want to smash you until all the white stuff come out. How did Pinocchio find out he was made of wood? Because his right hand caught on fire. What's long and hard and full of semen? A submarine. What goes in hard and comes out close and wet? Okay, we already did that. What are 3 2-letter words that mean small? Is it in? Gosh, that is so bad. I was once with a guy. And he told me that he's lesbian. No, he's not lesbian. He told me that he's married, but his wife is lesbian, and they have an open marriage. So she can go with whoever she wants, like the women, and he can go with any women he wants. So I was like, okay, whatever. He gave me his wife's number, so because I said to him, like, I'm not gonna go with somebody that's married unless their wife is okay with it. So he gave me her number. So I'm like, okay. I said, okay, fine. I said, okay, I trust him, So we go and I'm telling you, after I was with him, I understood why his wife was a lesbian, why she claimed to be lesbian, because I've never seen such a small dick in my whole entire life. Like, he was literally like this small when he was big. Like, when he was hard, he was this small. But he still did a good job. He actually was better than most guys, even with the big dick. He was a good performer. So that's all I got to say about that. But then I understood why his wife was very letting him go with other women, because they had kids somehow. But I guess it's very unsatisfying for her. Anyway, what stays moist when you tie up its legs? A turkey. What's the difference between COVID and your legs? COVID and your legs? I don't want COVID to spread. What do a boyfriend, girlfriend, and a math test have in common? They're both something we can cheat on. What do a lesbian and a mechanic have in common? They both use Snap-on tools. It's true, by the way. It's true. The lesbians, they use Snap-on tools, to F each other. Kind of gross if you think about it. What's the difference between you and a pair of glasses? Glasses seem to fit higher on my face. Every man has one. It feels great when you blow it, and if you're not careful, it may drip. What is it? Ew, a nose. What did Cinderella do when she got to the ball? She gagged. What is Moby Dick's father's name? Papa Boner. How do you spot a blind guy at a nude beach? It's not hard. Did you hear about the constipated mathematician? He worked it out with a pencil. If a little person says your hair smells nice, is that sexual harassment? What's the difference between you and an egg? An egg gets laid. What does a receptionist at a sperm bank... Okay, we already did that. What do you do when you're a man trapped in a woman's body? You pull out. Okay. What did the hooker's right knee say to her left knee? We should get together more often. I don't get that. Oh, we should get together more often because she's so busy. What is the difference between a Catholic priest and a zit? A zit will wait until you're 12 to come on your face. Oh my god, that is a really bad joke. It's really bad and it's really sad. What's the hardest part of a vegetable to eat? Excuse me. The wheelchair. What's better than a cold bud? A cold bush. How do you turn a fox into an elephant? Marry her. What do a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common? Wet nose. We already did that. What's the woman's favorite thing to put in her mouth? Top ramen. I don't know what that is. What's the difference between a blonde and a washing machine? A washing machine doesn't follow me home after I dump a load on it. A washing machine doesn't follow me home when I dump a load in it. It's not nice. That's mean. What's the difference between a G-spot and a golf ball? Men will search for the golf ball. Knock, knock. Who's there? Alpha. Alpha who? Alpha cure mom. Alpha cure mom. Alpha cure mom. That's bad. What do a penis and a Rubik's Cube have? We already did that. A dad tells his son, stop masturbating. If you do it too long, you go blind. The son said, Dad, I'm over here. What did one saggy boob say to the other? Okay, what did the police catch? What did the police catch the naked man breaking into Zales? What did the police do when they catched a naked man breaking into Zales? They grabbed him by the jewels. What's the lesbian's love language? Speaking in tongue. A woman walks out of the produce section with bad news. She changed the cucumber into a pickle. What starts with the letter C and ends with T? Hairy on the outside and creamy on the inside, a coconut. What do you do when a woman's choking? Back up a few inches. If a blonde girl says you have a big dick, she probably just pulling your leg. What do you call two jalapenos getting it on? Fucking hot. Why do boys fart louder than girls? Because they have a microphone and two speakers. That's actually a good one. What is 6 inches and leaves white stuff all over your face? A toothbrush. What are the two most important holes in a woman's body? Her nostrils. What's the difference between kinky and perverted? We already did that. Let's play carpenter. Okay, we already did that. What does your girlfriend and a pool have in common? They both cost a lot of money for the amount of time you're inside them. What does a robot do after a one-night stand? Nuts and bolts. This stuff is actually funny. What belongs to used but gets used by everyone else more than you? Your name. What's white and sticky and better to spit out than to swallow? Toothpaste. Did you hear about the guy who dipped his balls in glitter? Pretty nuts. Hold on, here comes my cat. Another demanding cat. My cat is outside demanding to be let in. Hold on. That's Tourmaline. Baby. Anyway, we're going back to the joke. Okay. What do you call a herd of cows pleasuring themselves? Beef stroking off. An old lady goes to the dentist, sits down, drops underwear, and lifts her legs. Dentist, I'm not a gynecologist. I know, I need my husband to really did that. Why are they all the same, all these jokes? Why are they all the same? Damn it. Okay, let's see if we can find something better. The best dirty jokes you can tell your kids. Okay. I farted at work the other day, and my coworker tried opening the window. It must have been a really bad one. We work on a submarine. It's actually a good one. What did the poo say to the fart? Blow me away. I was at a sophisticated dinner party the other day when I farted loudly. One of the guests was appalled and said indignantly, "How dare you fart in front of my wife?" I said, "I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was her turn." Oh, that was good, man. That was good. An old married couple are in church. They're in church one Sunday when the woman turns to her husband and says, "I've just let out a really long silent fart. What should I do?" Okay, who are the most dangerous farters in the world? Ninjas? That they're silent but deadly. Did you fart? No, that was my butt blowing you a kiss. What's invisible and smells like worms? A bird's fart. What did you get when a duchess farts? What do you get when a duchess farts? A noble gas. So when Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, when she farts, she's sending us noble gas. Noble gas, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Did you hear about the blind skunk? He fell in love with a fart. Why did the fart miss graduation? It got expelled. What do you call someone who refuses to fart in public? A private tutor. Poop jokes for kids. Okay. I guess I have what to do with it because I farted myself. Why did the baker have smelly hands? Because he needed a poo. What's brown and sticky? A stick. Why did the cop sit on the toilet? To do his duty. Why didn't the toilet paper make it across the street? It got stuck in a crack. What? That's good. What did one butt cheek say to the other? Together we can stop this crap. Why did the toilet paper roll down the hill? To get to the bottom. Why did Tiger stick his head in the toilet? To look for poo. What did one toilet say to the other? You look flushed. How do you help a constipated person? You scare the poop out of them. What did one fly say to the other? Is this stool taken? What's big, brown, and behind the wall? Humpty's dump. Knock knock, who's there? I eat mop. I eat my poo. You eat your poo? Gross. Did you hear about the film Constipated? It never came out. What do you call a vegetarian with diarrhea? Salad shooter. Pee jokes for kids. What happens to the fly on the toilet seat? What happened to the fly on the toilet seat? It got peed off. If you're an American in the living room, what are you in the bathroom? European. Why was the sand wet? Because the seaweed. What do you call a country where everyone is pissed? A urination. Why can't you hear a psychiatrist using the bathroom? Because the P is silent. Ha ha ha. Psychiatrist. This morning, as I was buttoning my shirt, a button fell off. I went to get into my car and the door handle came off my hand. Now I'm afraid to pee. Then I picked up the briefcase. I don't get it. Do you get it? Okay. What did Sheriff P say to the big robber? You're in trouble. Urine. Burger jokes for kids. What comes out of your nose at 150 miles per hour? Lamborghini. How do you stop your nose from running? Take away its shoes. What did the booger say to the underside of the desk? I'm stuck on you. What did the booger write in its Valentine's Day card? I pick you first. That's actually funny. What do you call a booger on a diet? Slime pickings. What's a snot rocket's favorite restaurant? Booger King. Why did the booger cross the road? Because he was being picked on. What's another name for a snail? A booger wearing a crash helmet. What did the booger say to the finger? Pick on someone your own size. Okay. 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 What's the difference between a prince and a booger? A prince is an heir to the throne. A booger is thrown into the air. Okay. People keep asking me if I helped elect the booger. I kept telling them he wasn't my pick. Wiener jokes for kids. What did the elephant say to the naked man? How do you breathe that thing? Okay, we already did that. Okay. The pirate walks into the doctor's office and the pirate says, Doc, you gotta help me. My ship's steering wheel is stuck to me crotch. The doctor says, so what's the problem? And the pirate says, Doc, it's driving me nuts. How does the wiener thank his parents? Franks a lot. How does a wiener go camping? In a wiener bingo. In a wiener bago. Why was the banana sad? Why was the banana sad after its race? It lost the eventual wiener. It lost to the eventual wiener. "26 funny clean jokes for work that don't cross any lines." Let's see the teenage. Should we see the teenage jokes? Okay, let's see the teenage jokes. I'm gonna check if my boyfriend's still watching or he's been a bad boy. Yeah. You still listening? Did you hear about the guy writing a construction book? He's still working on it. Did you get your hair cut? No, I got them all cut. Can you put the cat out? Why? Is it on fire? Why are eggs bad at telling jokes? They always crack each other up. What do you call a 12-inch nose a foot? Excuse me. Why did the man fall down the well? Because he couldn't see that well. What animal's the worst at hiding? The leopard. He's always spotted. Where do cats go to swim? In the kiddie pool. Why are spiders such know-it-alls? They're always on the web. What do you call a pony with a sore throat? A little horse. How does a moon cut his hair? Eclipse it. What did the grape say when he was pinched? Nothing. He gave a little whine. If you have 13 apples in one hand and 10 oranges in the other, what do you have? Big hand. That's actually cute. Where do fruits go on vacation? A. Paris. Answer: Paris. Where do fruits go on vacation? To Paris. What did the man say when he walked into a bar? Ouch. What starts with E and ends with E and has only one letter in it? An envelope. Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's okay, he woke up. Why can't you trust an atom? Because they make up everything. Ha ha ha. Does my boyfriend like to laugh? What do you mean? Like, he just wanted me to like go on live. He likes me to do live, and sometimes he likes to watch it. And he said to me, oh, like he wants me to entertain him while he does his work, because like he does computer work and stuff. So he tells me to go live, and I was just like, I don't want to, I'm tired. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go on for him. Now he's not even watching. I'm pissed. Hello? WTF, I'm angry, What do you call a pig that does karate? A pork chop. What did the grape say when he was pinched? Okay, we already did that. What did the duck say when he bought lipstick? Put it on my bill. What do you call a boomerang? Okay, why do teenage girls travel in odd-numbered groups? Because they can't even. Why did the selfie go to prison? It was framed. How do you make a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it. Why can't you hear pterodactyl in the bathroom? Because it has a silent P. What do you call an old snowman? A creek. What is red, orange, and full of disappointment? High school pizza. What do computers eat for snack? Microchips. Why was the math book so sad? It had too many problems. What does a school plant have in common? Stem. What does a school and a plant have in common? A stem. What did the middle schooler say to the high schooler? Nothing. They texted. What is the resemblance between a green apple and a red apple? They're both red except for the green one. What? I don't get that. Why did Adele cross the road? To sing hello from the other side. Hello from the other side. I wish I knew that I tried. Okay. How do you drown a hipster? In the mainstream. What did the baby corn say to the mama corn? Where's popcorn? That's cute. What did one DNA strand say to the other? Does my bum look good in these jeans? How do Minecraft players celebrate? They throw block parties. What happens to a frog's car when it breaks down? It gets towed away. Why do rappers need an umbrella? For drizzle. What's the difference between ignorance and apathy? I don't know and I don't care. What gets sharper the more you use it, but dull if you don't use it at all? Students. Excuse me. Why did the period tell the comma? Why did the period tell the comma to stop? It was the end of the sentence. How did the bullet lose its job? It got fired. Where do cows go on Friday nights? The movies. Knock knock, who's there? To who? It's to whom? What is a cow without a map? Utterly lost. I was looking for the lightning when it struck me. The past, present, and future walked into a bar. It was tense. Never criticize someone until you have walked a mile in their shoes. That way, when you criticize them, you'll be a mile away and you'll have their shoes. Ha, ha, ha. What do you call Jay-Z's former girlfriend? Fiancé. Why did the hipster burn his mouth? He drank his coffee before it was cool. That joke is so corny, isn't it? Okay. What do you call the weekend from Friday to Monday? The long weekend. What do you call a Minecraft meetup IRL? A block party. Why can't dinosaurs clap their hands? Because they're extinct. It's not even funny. Let's see. Gosh, this stuff is so stupid. Okay, let's go to something more interesting. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. What's the difference between your wife and your job? After 5 years, your job will still suck. We already saw that one. The family walks into a hotel and the father goes to the front desk and he says, I hope the porn is disabled. The guy at the desk replies, it's just regular porn, you sick fuck. What? Oh my god, this is disgusting. What is the best pickup line at a gay bar? May I push your stool in? How do you make four gay men sit on one chair? Turn the chair upside down. I can't. A black third grader goes to his mom and asks, Mom, I have the biggest dick in the third grade. Is that because I'm black? And she responds, No, nigga, it's because you're 19. I'm sorry. I just read it from online. It's one of the jokes. Look right here. You see? See right there. It's part of all the other dirty jokes. What's the difference between chickpea and garbanzo bean? I wouldn't pay $50 to have a garbanzo bean on my face. Ha ha ha. You don't like my jokes? My boyfriend, he says, why don't you do tarot reading? I said, I don't want to do tarot readings because it takes all my effort. Like, it takes mental effort and emotional effort to read the cards and think and, what does it mean? And this is just fun for me. Too bad. Okay, let's go back to the jokes. Okay. What did Cinderella do when she got to the ball? Make choking noises. We already did that. What's the difference between anal and oral sex? Oral sex makes your day, anal makes your whole week. Oh my god. How do you embarrass an archaeologist? Give him a use. Okay, whatever. Why was the guitar teacher arrested for fingering a minor? What does a vampire do with boiling water and a tampon? Make tea. If a guy remembers the color of your eyes after the first date, chances are you have small boobs. Did you get those yoga pants on sale? Because at my house they're 100% off. Who can make more money in a week, a drug dealer or a prostitute? The prostitute, because she can wash and resell her crack. Okay, you already heard that one. It's not even funny. Dumbass jokes. I'm pissed. Okay, maybe this will be more funny. A mother is in the kitchen making dinner for her family when her daughter walks in. Mother, where do babies come from? The mother thinks for a second and says, well, dear, mommy and daddy fall in love and get married. One night, they go into their bedroom, they kiss and hug and have sex. The daughter looks puzzled, so the mother continues, that means the daddy puts his penis in mommy's vagina. That's how you get a baby, honey. The child seems to comprehend. Oh, I see, but the other night when I came into your room, you had daddy's penis in your mouth. What do you do? What do you get when you do that? Jewelry, my dear, jewelry. I don't get jewelry. Are you watching now? Did you hear my latest joke? I don't get jewelry. Cheap Jew. Back to my jokes. All right. Okay. I asked a Chinese girl for her number. She said, sex, sex, sex. Free sex tonight. I said, wow. Then her friend said, she means 666-3629. The family at the dinner table. They're at the dinner table. The son asked the father, Dad, how many kinds of boobs are there? The father's surprised answers, well, son, a woman goes through 3 phases. In her 20s, a woman's breasts are like melons, round and firm. In her 30s and 40s, they're like pears, still nice, hanging a bit. After 50, they're like onions. Onions? The son asks. Yes, you see them and they make you cry. This infuriates his wife and daughter. The daughter asks, Mom, how many different kind of willies are there? The mother smiles and says, well, dear, a man goes through 3 phases also. In his 20s, his willy is like an oak tree, mighty and hard. In his 30s and 40s, it's like a birch, flexible but reliable. After his 50s, it's like a Christmas tree. A Christmas tree? The daughter asks. Yes, dead from the root up, and the balls are just for decoration. I happen to like old Dick. You know? Damn. Oh, whatever. A teacher is teaching a class, and she sees that Johnny isn't paying attention, so she asks him, if there are 3 ducks sitting on a fence, and you shoot one, how many are left? Johnny says, none. The teacher asks, why? Johnny says, because the shot scared them all off. The teacher says, no, 2, but I like how you're thinking. Johnny asks the teacher, if you see 3 women walking out of an ice cream parlor, one is licking her ice cream, one is sucking her ice cream, and one is biting her ice cream. Which one is married? The teacher says, the one sucking her ice cream. Johnny says, no, the one with the wedding ring, but I like how you're thinking. Reporter, excuse me, may I interview you? The man says, yes. She asks, what's your name? Abdul al-Razim. The reporter says, sex? The man says, 3 to 5 times a week. The reporter says, no, I mean male or female. The man says, yes, male, female, sometimes a camel. The reporter says, holy cow. The man says, yes, cow, sheep, animals in general. The reporter says, but isn't that hostile? The man says, yes, horse style, dog style, any style. The reporter says, oh dear. The man says, no, dear run too fast, hard to catch. I didn't ask my boyfriend if he's listening to the jokes. Are you still listening? Why did I get divorced? Well, last week was my birthday. My wife didn't wish me a happy birthday. My parents forgot. And so did my kids. I went to work, and even my colleagues didn't wish me a happy birthday. As I entered my office, my secretary said, happy birthday, boss. I felt so special. She asked me out for lunch. After lunch, she invited me to her apartment. We went there, and she said, do you mind if I go into the bedroom for a minute? Okay, I said. She came out 5 minutes later with the birthday cake. My wife, my parents, my kids, my friends, and my colleagues all yelling, surprise! While I was waiting on the sofa naked. That's terrible. Kid 1, hey, I bet you're still a virgin. Kid 2 says, yeah, I was a virgin until last night. Kid 1 says, as if. The kid 2 says, yeah, just ask your sister. Kid 1 says, excuse me, I don't have a sister. Kid 2 says, you will in about 9 months. I don't get it. Okay. A little girl and a boy are fighting about the differences between the sexes and which one is better. Finally, the boy drops his pants and says, here's something I have that you'll never have. The little girl is pretty upset by this, since it's clearly true, and runs home crying. A while later, she comes running back with a smile on her face. She drops her pants and says, my mommy says that with one of these, I can have as many of those as I want. Okay. The boy says to the girls, so sex at my place? Yeah. Okay, but I'll sleep in a bunk bed with my younger brother, and he thinks we're making sandwiches, so we have to make a code. Cheese means faster, tomato means harder, okay? Later on, the girls yelling, cheese, tomato, tomato. The younger brother says, stop making sandwiches, you're getting mayo all over my bed. Disgusting. Okay. These are actually weren't the best jokes that I've been reading so far after 2 hours. After picking her son up from school one day, the mother asks him what he did at school. The kid replies, I had sex with my teacher. She gets so mad that when they get home, she orders him to go straight to his room. When the father returns home that evening, the mother angrily tells him the news of what their son had done. As the father hears the news, a huge grin spreads across his face. He walks to his son's room and asks him what happened at school. The son tells him, I had sex with my teacher. The father tells the boy that he's so proud of him and he's going to get going to reward him with the bike he had been asking for. On the way to the store, the dad asked his son if he would like to ride his new bike home. His son responds, "No thanks, Dad. My butt still hurts." Oh my god. That is not even funny. That is sad. A man and a woman had been married for 30 years, and in those 30 years, they always left the lights off when having sex. He was embarrassed and scared that he wouldn't please her, so he always used a big dildo on her. All these years, she had no clue. One day, she decided to reach over and flip the light switch on and saw he was using a dildo. She said, "I knew it, asshole! Explain the dildo." He said, "Explain the kids." Oh boy. You wanna go outside? Maria went home happy, telling her mother about how she earned $20 by climbing a tree. Her mom responded, "Maria, they just wanted to see your panties." Maria replied, "See, Mom, I was smart. I took them off." That was some good stuff, man. Okay, let's find other fun stuff before I conk out. I'll let my cat outside because he's freaking out. And I'm gonna get more water. Outside. Get myself a drink. Right. Okay. Whew. Let's see if these are any good. All right. Here goes. Let's hit the road, ladies and gents. Two men broke into a drugstore and stole all the Viagra from the counters. Police put out an alert that they were looking for two hardened criminals. Want to take the joke a little far? Here, one of the thieves drops the Viagra in the river while running from the police. Now the folks down the river are having real trouble with hard water. Ha ha ha. Do you know the difference between a drug dealer? Okay, we know that one. Excuse me. The salesman knocks on little Benny's front door, and the conversation goes, "Salesman, can I see your dad?" Benny says, "No, he's in the shower." "What about your mom?" "She's in the shower too." "Do you think they'll be coming out soon?" "No, my dad asked me for Vaseline, but instead I gave him super glue." Thanks for sharing some laughs, Henny. Okay, you too, Barry. See you next time. Thanks for hanging with me. My dad asked me for Vaseline, but I gave him super glue. Number 5, Grandpa goes out fishing with little Johnny on the lake. He pulls a beer from the backpack and just starts drinking. "Can I have a sip, Grandpa?" says little Johnny. Grandpa says, "Can your dick touch your butthole?" Little Johnny, "Unfortunately, not yet." On the second day of fishing, Grandpa pulls out a cigarette, and the conversation continues like this. "Can I have a puff, Grandpa?" Grandpa says, "Can your dick touch your asshole?" "Not yet, sir." A few minutes later, little Johnny unwraps a pack of candy, and Grandpa asks for one. Little Johnny says, "Can your dick touch your asshole?" Grandpa answers proudly, "Yes, it can." Little Johnny says, "Then go fuck yourself." There was once a sailor named Ron who told to his date, "You are a tight one, aren't you?" She said back, "Bless my soul, you are in the wrong hole. There's plenty of room in the appropriate one." 3 pregnant women visited a hospital to check the gender of their babies. While chatting in the waiting room, one lady said she's sure hers is a boy because she was on the bottom during sex. The second one went ahead to say that hers will be a girl because she was on top. The third one, a blonde, remarked, "Can't wait to see my puppies." Boy, oh boy. Two sperm swimming side by side were having a conversation. One sperm asked the other, "How far till we reach the fallopian tubes?" The other replied, "Not sure, but we just passed the esophagus." What would you call a hooker with her hand on a skirt? Self-employed. Hand up her skirt? Self-employed. If a threesome is with 3 people and a twosome is with 2, do you now understand why people call you handsome? An elderly couple was attending a church service. The lady turned towards her husband and said, we already heard that one. Farmer's boy woke up and went to the kitchen to get breakfast. The mother told him that he would get it after his chores were done. He stomps out angrily and heads out to clean the kitchen. While going out about it, a chicken pecks him and he kicks it. He goes to the pigsty, and when one pig knocks him, he knocks it back. He went ahead to milk their cow, and while close to finishing, the cow kicked the bucket and spilled the milk. He kicked the cow too. The mother saw everything and told him no eggs because he kicked the chicken. No bacon because he kicked the pig, and no milk because he kicked the cow too. While in the house, he saw his dad come down the stairs, and when a cat almost tripped him, he kicked it. The boy looked at the mother and said, Should I tell him, or you will?" Boy. A man comes home carrying a bouquet of flowers. The wife says, "I suppose I'll spread my legs now." The husband remarks, "Why? You mean you don't have a vase?" My God. That's horrible. Yeah. A man is enjoying a conversation with a friend. He accidentally elbows a lady in the chest. He becomes instantly apologetic and says, "I'm so sorry. If your heart is as soft as your boob, then you'll find it in you to forgive me." To which the woman replied, If your broomstick is as hard as your elbow, you'll find me in room 318. What's the best help you can give to a constipating person? Well, scare the shit out of them. What name do you give a country where everyone's pissed off? You're a nation. Okay. A man boards a bus with 6 kids. When they're all settled in their seats, an old lady across leans towards the man and asks, "Are they all your kids?" The man replied, "I work for a condom production company. These here are customer complaints." Man and wife are seated, enjoying an afternoon sitcom with a 20-minute episode. The man sighs and says, "This is boring." The episodes last only 20 seconds. The wife replied, "That's exactly how I always feel when I'm with you in bed." During a Sunday school session, a Sunday school teacher asked kids if they knew how God takes people. One kid stood up and said, "God takes people by the feet." The teacher inquired of an explanation, and the kid said that she walked in on her parents and found her mother's legs lifted up in the air while screaming, "God, I'm coming." What do you think is the name of Moby Dick's dad? Papa Boner. Okay, I think we covered all the jokes for the night. And alrighty, hope I didn't bore you to death, all of you. tired, man. Okay, good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging. Mm-hmm.